Game time in San Francisco as the crowd looks to cheer on their Golden State Warriors. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Charlotte Hornets. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
To the inside, the kick out to Adebayo. Hits it from three-point range. Adebayo's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the basket by Curry.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Here's Curry after the Heat pick up 2. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Back to Curry. Green. And Green is right there.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Davis. Another shot. Warriors with the rebound. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Curry. Again, Curry missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Guys, back to you.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allen. Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there. Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Davis down low. Hasn't made one yet. 6 to shoot. With the drive. Tyson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Count it. Good. Curry's got 10 points.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
It's Davis with the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Warriors leading by 3. .41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot by Curry, no good.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Here's Bagley. Pass to Jonas. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And Curry has it in the corner. From 17 feet out. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 12.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
15.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
So, Greg for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man, and he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And Davis can't get it to go. The Warriors leading. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Tries a three off the inbound. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his third of the game.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now Pajemski. Scoreless thus far. And Flag throws it down.
Just outstanding work in transition from Flag. He deserved to be rewarded for the energy he gave there.
Outside Curry. Over Flag. Here's Jordan. George, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Curry. Miami grabs the miss. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And again, Miami running the court in transition. The shot no good. Tyson. George sets a screen inside. And here we go. Flag heading to the hoop. And that one drops for him. Flag's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Heat.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
That one goes. Count it. And the Heat lead by 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Shoots over Fontecchio. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter. And it's Miami's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. He takes it in. A putback. No dice on the putback jam. Edgecombe with it. Still scoreless. Screen by O'Neal. Jacks up a three. Curry nails the triple.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Clarkson bounce pass. Pass to Strus. Shot clock at 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
Part of the reason why they have a lead is they haven't turned it over too much. They are playing smart basketball.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Warriors trailed by 3. 34 seconds left to play here in the half. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
There's the screen. Launches a 3. The Warriors pull it in. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. Curry looking it over. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got 24 points.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Heat. They're up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars. Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Jaquez with the steal. Here's Flag. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And that's 10 points for Cooper Flag.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Outside Curry. For Davis. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by George. For the lead. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat with the lead. To the paint. Here's Jaquez. And he banks in the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside, George. No good. That would have tied it. Miami leading by 3. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Davis looking for an opening. The Heat need to get a shot off. Adebayo. And it's sent back by O'Neal. It's tipped. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Edgecombe. Still without a basket. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Back to Davis. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. The Warriors making a switch here. They got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Outside, George buries the long-range jumper. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Up top, Bagley. Pass to Fontecchio. And here's Strus. Back to Fontecchio. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Yaka Jonas. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
First trip to the line for him here. The throw good, Paul George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Clarkson. Shot to stop the run. And that one is hammered home.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Outside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Miami's shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Pajemski. Fires from the wing. Bagley with the rebound.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Warriors lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the 40. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Curry. Green, the screen. Curry on the wing. Over Davis. Curry can't get it to go. Here's Miami now. Outside for Davis. Back to Adebayo. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Adebayo, high post. Pass to Flag. Back to Adebayo. Over Jordan. No good off the front iron.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Curry has it in the corner. Over Davis. The putback. Miami grabs the miss. And it's Jaquez, top of the key. Now here is Davis. Down low. And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Warriors lead by 5. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Curry's shot is good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
McCall will be against V.J. Edgecombe. That's his first foul. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. It's stolen by Green. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Jaquez vacuums it in.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Flag. O'Neal there for the rebound. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Outside Curry. Shaq with a screen. And there's the three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Green, the screen. Now O'Neal. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Outside O'Neal. Shaq with the screen. Curry fires from 19. That one goes.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Here's one. Floats one up. Green rips down the board. Screen by O'Neal. Oh, what a play inside.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammate.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Green, the screen. 5 on the clock. Stephen Curry. The three goes down. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.